All right, here we go. We are back. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today's video, we have a lot to get into today. There's some very interesting news that came out today. First, just want to give you a health update. Obviously, most of you guys know yesterday I felt extremely sick. Today, I feel much better. I don't know what happened, but I feel great and I love it. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So Michael Burry is the number one thing we need to talk about. So the news just came out that Michael Burry has literally sold everything, literally everything except for one stock. Says right here, Burry's Scion Asset Management. You guys know that's his hedge fund that he controls. Only held a $3.3 million stake in Geo Group. A new filing shows. That's basically like some penny stock. I have no idea what Geo Group is. I don't care to know what it is. I just know that it's like a $6-7 stock, whatever it is. I think the stock actually rallied today because of the fact that it got disclosed that Michael Burry is only holding that stock. I have no idea why, but let's go over some of the things that he sold. And this is actually where it gets extremely interesting, right? So Scion Asset Management owned about $165 million worth of stocks at the end of March. But let's go ahead and get into the stocks that he actually sold, because this is where it gets very interesting, right? Now, a lot of you guys made fun of me and called me an idiot and said I'm stupid and blah, blah, blah because I sold out of Meta. But word just came out that Michael Burry also sold his position in Meta. Obviously, that's not the same thing as what I'm doing. I'm not trying to compare myself to Michael Burry because Michael Burry literally sold everything, so it's a little different. But just wanted to throw that out there just to poke fun. So Michael Burry did sell out. These are the top stocks that he sold out of. He sold out of Meta Platforms, which is obviously Facebook. He sold out of Warner Brothers Discovery. He sold out of Google. He sold out of Global Payments. And he also sold out of a few other stocks as well. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and pull up the list. Why not? Half these stocks I don't even know. But just want to show you guys right here. We're just going to go through the list. Sportman's Warehouse Holdings he sold out of. Cigna Corp. Booking Holdings. Yeah, like I said, a bunch of no-name stocks. So there you have it. So what does all of this mean? Well, this is the way that I interpret what Michael Burry's doing. I think Michael Burry is mostly going cash. That's the way that I'm interpreting it. I don't know how his positions are doing. I don't know if he lost money on all these positions. I don't know if he made money. I really don't know. I would suspect that he probably lost money on some of these positions, especially Warner Brothers, which I know that stock hasn't been doing very well as of lately. But I think Michael Burry is just cashing up. You guys know that Michael Burry has been warning quite often that the stock market is going to crash. It's going to fall. It's going to burn. And to be honest with you guys, I actually agree with him. I'm not one of those people who's a Michael Burry cultist where I just agree and believe everything he's saying. But I give credit where credit's due. And I think that one thing that cannot be disputed or denied is that Michael Burry is a very smart guy. I think there's no doubt about it. He's very intelligent. He's gotten a lot of these calls right back in the past. He got the dot-com bubble correct. He got the 2008 housing thing correct. And, those are just some things that he's gotten right. He also talked about GameStop and basically kind of predicted that would do what it did. And he was right on that, too. Just go ahead and look at Michael Burry's history. He's not a complete bear, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, Michael Burry has sold most of his position. That's what you guys got. He's holding one stock called Geo Group. I have no idea why he's holding that stock, but like I said, it looks like he's mostly just cashing up. That's what it looks like to me. He's getting cash ready so he can really buy the massive pullback that he believes is going to happen in the stock market. Now, Michael Burry wasn't the only one who made some moves here in Q2. We actually just got the 13F filings for Warren Buffett, Mr. Oracle Omaha himself, and here are the moves that he made. So Warren Buffett did buy Apple. He bought about 3.8 million shares. He also bought more Chevron. He bought Activision Blizzard. He bought McKesson Corp. He bought Markel, Paramount, Occidental Petroleum, Ally Financial. Those are Warren Buffett's buys. In terms of sales, he sold Verizon Wireless, so he got rid of Verizon Communications, whatever, same thing. He completely sold his position in that, so he's done. He's out, no more. He got out of Royalty Pharma. He reduced his position in Store Capital Corp, General Motors, Kroger, and U.S. Bancorp. So those were the moves that Mr. Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett, the man himself, who was the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, those were the moves that he made. And so just moving on now, I did want to talk a little bit about what we got coming up for the rest of the week because we do have some very interesting things coming up. Obviously, you had some very interesting 13F filings from hedge funds today. Obviously, we just got the data from China retail sales. What you have coming up, though, is you have some incredible earnings, some very important earnings for some big retailers. You've got Walmart, Target, Home Depot, and then you've also got Tencent. You also got a few other companies. that are coming up. So that's what we got there. On Wednesday, you have the Federal Reserve's July minutes that come out. So be on the lookout for that. You also have New Zealand's rate hike decision. They will be making a decision on Wednesday. And then you also have the UK CPI as well as US retail sales that you have on Wednesday as well. And then we also have a bunch of Fed speakers. Now, as far as I know, I don't think Jerome Powell is speaking anytime this week. I haven't seen it at least. But there are a bunch of different members of the Federal Reserve that will be speaking this week. So you're definitely going to be on the lookout for that. Probably going to be a choppy week. I know obviously today the market went absolutely insane. Let me just say this before we get into the rest of the video. I would take profits. That's the best way I could say it. I'm debating if I want to take profits personally in a market crash portfolio because I'd rather not pay taxes. I probably won't. But I know some of you guys are a lot more risky than me. Some of you guys bought all these speculative, risky small caps, and that's fine because obviously you're up huge because the market rallied. But I think it's only a matter of time before the market makes that next leg down. It could happen as soon as this week for all we know. I don't know. But the S&P is pretty much at 4,300. It's approaching a very critical key level. And it could very well break it and keep going. But I just think it'd be a wise decision to take profits. I think regardless of what's going on in the market, I still personally think that we're in a bear market. And so that's just my opinion regarding that. Now, just to reiterate so there's no confusion, I am enjoying this market rally just as much as the next person. You guys know I bought at very low prices when the S&P was at 3,700. So just because I'm bearish doesn't mean that I'm trying to time the market or I'm just sitting on the sideline in cash. I bought when I felt that it made sense, and looking in hindsight, that was a good decision. Now I'm at a period where I have no interest in buying any stocks right now because everything has just gotten insane. I mean, look at Apple. Apple is like 5 to 6% away from like its all-time high. Like seriously, it's insane what we're seeing. Let me go ahead and look at Apple real quick. What's its all-time high? Like 180? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm right, folks. Yeah, Apple's all-time high, it looks like, is like 181. Yeah, Apple's not far away. It's at 173. Like Apple just went to the freaking moon. And when stocks get to these points, I mean, you just got to think to yourself, why would you start buying stocks when they're like 5% away from their all-time highs? You know, like it just doesn't make sense to me. So I do think that some of these stocks like Apple and Microsoft and stuff is overvalued. So why would I buy it here? Why wouldn't I just wait, you know, until it gets to a price that I like, you know? So that's kind of the way that I'm doing things. Again, the biggest things you're going to be looking out for, and I'll be covering it too, I'll talk about it on my channel, is Walmart and Target earnings. We definitely want to know what's going on with that. And then also the Fed minutes, which come out on Wednesday. So, yeah, there's your update for today. There you guys have it. That'll go conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.